was the final full day of work for many members of the Lingle administration. On Monday, Governor-elect Neil Abercrombie will be sworn into office. KITV4's Jill Kuramoto is live at the state capitol, where I assume, Jill, they were packing up.
Well, Paula, I can tell you that it's pretty bare up on the 5th floor here at the state capitol, but those in appointed positions are still working until the very last minute.
While the governor was on Maui, state archivists this morning took the last of the mementos Lingle is leaving behind, which will become property of the state. It's also pretty bare inside the office of the governor's spokesman. But Lenny Klompus is leaving behind a few things for his successors, like the custom-built television cabinet and the never-used emergency red phone.
Fortunately, never rang in this office in 8 years. We did have our share of emergencies, but it was always on the cell that we got the call.
A calendar outside of his office has been a daily reminder of how soon a new page in Hawaii history will be turned. Klompus says he's leaving with no regrets.
I don't believe there was anything that we could look back on and say that we didn't communicate it in a timely and an accurate manner. And so I feel really good about that.
Meanwhile, the governor's policy advisor was packing up the last of the boxes in her office. Linda Smith says the most difficult part of the job was working with the legislature.
If we had had a little bit more of an opportunity for them to be open-minded in terms of the ideas and proposals that the governor had recommended.
But Smith is proud of her 7 years working with the governor.
Some people are surprised that when I tell them that over 48% of all of the bills that the governor recommended became law in some form or another. And that's a remarkable record when you remember that we had very few Republicans in the state legislature.
Now, both Lenny Klompus and Linda Smith say they haven't yet decided on what they're going to do next. Linda Smith says that if she has the opportunity to serve in public office again in the future, she would consider it.